Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation. Today we're going to do a little experimenting with Victorious here. Now I've already went over the build, you guys, but we'll go over it really quickly. She has 15,000 energy attack. She has 127 attack speed, 55 crit rate. It says 167 critical damage, but honestly that's actually 30%. I'll show you guys why. She also has 48% ignore defense and 50% skill cooldown. The critical damage thing, all of her gears are at level 20, no Urus. But her critical damage, guys, in her passive here, tier 2 passive, she gets a 30% increase to her critical damage. Now, whenever you go from tier 1 to tier 2, this effect will not show in your details. So you actually have to add 30% to this stat, which makes it 197. All of her skills are level 6. Now here's where we're going to start experimenting, guys. We're going to take her into ABX, and we're going to test her with a couple variations. First, I'm going to test her with this ISO 8 set and this ISO 8 set. Now, the Power of Angry Hulk gives that 20% increase to all attack. Come on. And the Drastic Density Enhancement, the reason I have that is because it gives an all attack buff, but it also has a max HP there, you guys. Also gives ignore defense, so that won't change. I'm curious, if I add HP to this girl, will it make a difference in her score? So that's one of the things we're going to be experimenting with. Another thing we're going to experiment with is this. Now right now I got this max HP with a crit rate and 140% damage proc Obelisk. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run her with this Obelisk with both of those ISO 8 sets I just showed you. Then I'm going to switch this Obelisk to a CTP with 140% damage proc. The same exact proc. And we're going to see if it's better to have a CTP or if it's better to have the max HP Obelisk. So guys, let's take her into ABX. Let's get this show started. Let's rock and roll. So we're going to start this fight with the max HP Obelisk with the Power of Angry Hulk set. See how she does here. We're only going to go a minute into this fight, you guys. If I went 3 minutes for all 4 of these, that'd be a long video. I want to keep the video a little shorter than that. And this will give you a good idea what's going on. I want to proc on that too. That's my goal. Keep procking on that too. I tried making all these runs as even as I could, so we can have a better assessment of what's the best way to go with this girl as far as her build, especially PvE wise. Victorious is easy to play. I gotta give her that, man. She's pretty simple. Once you get this little rotation down, she's not too bad. She's getting it done, guys. So we're about a minute into this. Okay. So she got 135,749 with the max HP Obelisk with Power of Angry Hulk set. Now this is her with max HP Obelisk and Drastic Density Enhancement ISO 8 set. Let's see how much she pulls off here in a minute. Keep trying to keep that proc on that too. Oh yeah. You know, and one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, guys, is really, you know, curiosity for myself, but really just to let you guys know, and myself, what is the best way to go with this girl. You know, I mean, she has a unique skill set. Everything's based off max HP. So I would assume max HP is the way to go. The more max HP she has, the more damage she'll be able to do. I mean, that's the way that I'm reading it. So we're doing this to find out. Because normally I'd always say just put a CTP on them and have a attack ISO for the most damage. But I'm not sure with her, so that's why we're doing this, to figure out what's the best way to go as far as a PvE build. So we about reached that 1 minute mark. Nice! She got 140,000 with the max HP and the drastic density enhancement. Whoa, surprise, surprise, guys. Okay, so now it's time to bite the bullet. Switching this frickin' obelisk. Okay, guys, so normally I would never recommend this, but this obelisk it's not good enough for me. It needs to have a higher damage proc. So we're gonna go, in order to test this CTP, we're gonna go ahead and bite the bullet. We're gonna equip this CTP. Screw it, cause I'm not paying 600 crystals to unequip 140 proc regular obelisk. I'm not doing it, guys. That's crazy. So we're just gonna equip another 140 damage proc CTP. Boom. So now let's test her with this CTP with both those ISO 8 sets also. Let's rock and roll. So this is a CTP with the Power of Angry Hulk set. So we're going to see how she does here. And again, try to keep that proc on that too. Like I said before, guys, I really want to try to keep these runs as close as I can. You know, sometimes the proc comes early or a little late, and it's difficult to always keep it up. One thing about a CTP, though, that is nice, is because you see that countdown. If you guys look in the top left-hand corner where it just turned 5, that green icon, when you can see the countdown, so you know when you're able to time the proc. From the moment that proc starts, you have 7 seconds until the proc starts again. Usually, typically. So if you don't have a CTP, you got to count that number in your head, which is what I was doing on the previous rotations with the max HP obelisk. But with a CTP, I don't have to do that. I know pretty much when that proc is coming, so it's actually easier to keep the proc on the CTP. It's a big advantage for a CTP, to be honest with you guys. One of the reasons I really like them. So again, we're about a minute into this. Let's see how much she pulls off. So with the CTP and the Power of Angry Hulk set, she was able to get 145,000. Not bad so far, the top score. Now she has a CTP with Drastic Density Enhancement ISO 8 set. Let's see what she can do now. Definitely a tedious video to make, you guys. But it's all good. We need to know these things, and the only way to find out is test. When in doubt, when you're not sure, just test. And then you'll know for sure, or at least have a better idea what you need to be doing in the game. So far that proc's remaining strong. Well, we're doing good, man. Real good. I mean, it's looking like she's might do a little bit more than what she did with the CTP. Or with the, I'm sorry, with the Power of Angry Hulk set. Sometimes it gets a little confusing talking about all this. Alright guys, we'll see how much she pulls off here. Okay, so she was able to get 138,000 with the CTP and Drastic Density Enhancement. So let's compare all these stats from all these runs. So when I look at this, you guys, I can definitely see that the max HP with Power of Angry Hulk is the worst setup. You know, we don't want to go with that, that's for sure. Definitely the Drastic Density Enhancement ISO 8 set, I think all around is the best, because with the max HP and the CTP, it seems to do okay. You know, there's not much difference between those scores. Now, it seems like with the CTP, you really want to have it with an attack ISO 8 set. Now, here's what I would suggest, guys. Depending on your cards, if you have like 20% max HP on your cards or more, definitely go with a single max HP with another stat, and then a high damage proc and Drastic Density Enhancement. If you don't have much max HP, like my cards they don't have much max HP, then I would probably go with the CTP with Power of Angry Hulk, unless I rolled a double max HP. If I rolled a double max HP, then I would put Drastic Density Enhancement with it, and I would use that. So it's really going to depend on your cards, what you're going to roll with. You know, you guys can be the judge of it yourself, what you think would be the best option. But honestly, I think no matter what, the double max HP would be the best way to go. And I think with drastic density enhancement, it would be the best way to go. I really think that a double max HP with drastic density enhancement would outperform a CTP with Power of Angry Hulk. And if you guys are building your character for PvP, again, I would definitely have immunity to guard break on her with max HP and invincibility. If you get a double max HP with invincibility, slap that on her, but she could get guard broken if you have that on her, so it's not really optimal. So let me know, you guys, if you agree or disagree with my assessment of all this. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.